So I just got out of Target. I never go in Target, but I needed ink cartridge for my printer. I got some, because one of the big things I do when I do watch a video is I read the comments below, because sometimes I learn more reading people's comments, because just getting other real people's perspectives and their viewpoints, and feeling. Anyways, so that's why I was here getting ink cartridge, in case anybody needs to know. But I'm in there, and you're just like, you're in a hurry, because I got social anxiety, because I can feel everybody's energy. I'm walking by people, and I can feel everything. So it's just taxing, is what I'm saying. It's very taxing. It stresses me out very quickly. I gotta get in, grab what I need, and get the fuck out. Hopefully not have any kind of communication with anybody. You know what I mean? And that's just where I'm at right now, which is completely different. I'm a very extroverted person. So yeah, just so my social anxiety is still there, man. Life is not easy, but I am healing in such a way that is, it's amazing. I'm not depressed. I'm not sad. I'm not upset. These past couple weeks of talking about all this abuse, I feel it. I'm getting it out of me. I'm finally able to get it out of me after all the years. And I've tried multiple times over and over and over. My little sister, when I brought up about my mom, gave me anytime there's a couple different times, made me feel so bad. That's that narcissistic abuse. Like I said, and guys, if you're not understanding what I'm talking about, if you go to the comments section of that video I recommended on that covert narcissism, you'll see these people saying the same thing as me, like you're blown away. It's just amazing. You can't even believe the depth to which this stuff is rooted. So yeah, man, but in the store, you're just in a hurry. And I'm just looking around, I'm like, man, if anybody's wondering, well, Richard, what's your suggestion? My suggestion is that there is no way that groups of more than a few thousand, several thousand, can coexist together peacefully, correctly, without harming. You know what I mean? People really need to get their heads away from that AI and that shooting their consciousness all over the place constantly instead of being present. So, the only way this can happen, all the consumerism, all this shit's got to go. All your conveniences, everything's got to go. It's got to go. There's no way, guys. Half this shit, 90% of the stuff you have that are your conveniences, your bread and circuses, are made by slaves. Are made by people in slave conditions. You know what I mean? And you guys don't care. You don't care. You're like, well, that's the way the system is, that's where the problem is. That's where you guys go about your way and go on with your bread and circuses and continue your life, and I go, nope, I am not partaking in this as much as possible anymore. So, I'm slowing it down, calling everything for what it is. It's working out very well. Things are becoming a lot clearer. I'm working through. That anger that you've been seeing, these are things that come to me, and it's not coming I'm feeling it today. It's like such a relief, man. I feel exhausted. I feel healed, but exhausted. Man, physically exhausted. It is it's taking it out of me, man. But this stuff's finally leaving, and when I say releasing this stuff feels like, when I say heavy and deep and dark and pressing, and I use these words, I mean every freaking pronunciation of them. Man, I mean, it's no joke. It hurts. It's not easy, man. But yeah, so I can tell, like, you know, I like, even thinking about my ex-wife right now, I like that will get me riled up. But like thinking about my mom and my sister, even my sister and my whole side of the family now, it's all starting to come into play. Like, there's something going on. There's more than just me being abused here. There's more than that. There's other things going on and that need to be addressed. Whether they get addressed or not, you know, by them, whatever, I don't care. I just know whatever I need to bring up for my healing is going to come up and out. So if you even think about trying to tell me to be quiet, you should already know better than that. So yeah, and you know, hopefully not much more. I mean, you know, hopefully I can get this oppression off me. I just want to beat this oppression. You know, I want this oppression off me. I want these blocks off me. All these blocks, all these binds, all these chains. There's more. There's plenty more. I can feel them. It's such a tangled mess, man. It's a tangled fucking mess. But it's getting easier and easier. Like I said, I can breathe better. I can think better. I can articulate better. This morning, I think by that third video, like, I had done them back to back, and it's just so much healing going on. And what it does is it just opens up, like, the perspective on my whole life so much more. And then I just, like, it's overwhelming because all these things come flashing back to me as I'm processing, even, you know, not personally, just subconsciously processing and getting rid of bullshit. And, you know, I mean, it's crazy to sit here at 43 and finally be able to admit that, you know, my whole life has been wrapped around a couple, you know, mainly my mom's fantasies. You know, that's crazy. Like, my life has literally, I thought about it this morning, would have been unbelievably different without her abuse. I mean, it wouldn't have been comparable. I would have had an absolutely amazing life. But, you know, like I said, I'm not complaining. It is what it is. I'm not sad about it. I'm fine. It just blows my mind to think and that these women can just ruin a life and not even give a fuck. You know, and just keep on ruining, keep up with their game, because that's all that matters. Can you imagine? I think my mom, goddamn, how old is she now? I'm 43. She's got to be, I think she's like 62, 61, something like that. I don't know, some bullshit like that. And yeah, like that, there was a cop sitting across the street, and my alter took over, my survival mode took over. So yeah, I couldn't imagine being her, like, having to uphold this game. I mean, that's got to be exhausting. I don't know. But, you know, what do we, like, people get off on purpose, you know, and if you're just constantly living your own purpose, I mean, that's sick, dude. That is so sick. That's so sick to be so selfish. Yeah, so the only way to get out of this, like, as a society, if you want to talk, for everybody to heal, I mean, everybody's got to go inside and heal, and then once they do, there's no way that we can continue this consumption society. So, like, people are like, well, you know, how can we fix things if, you know, and not hurt? Well, it's not going to happen. All this shit's got to go. Everything's got to change. This whole thing is built on bad shit, guys. I mean, yes, all you Christians that love all your toys and all your freedoms of owning all your toys, man, crazy, man. government's out there controlling the weather, got all these weapons are shooting from space, causing all these sports, and you guys are sitting here acting like the control of your guns is keeping is keeping the government at bay. Dude, they are harvesting your energy. All this other shit is bullshit. Quit distracting yourself with all this horse shit. You're not quit prepping. What are you prepping for? Prepping for what? You're not guaranteed your next breath. Your job is to heal, get back to your original state and heal, and then figure out what your life purpose is. You're not supposed to just sit here and build upon sand, build upon this foundation that was laid out for you, this programming, guys. Come on, wake up. Come on, wake up. How many times, how many ways does somebody have to say something? Does anybody even know what cognitive dissonance is yet? Does anybody know what Stockholm Syndrome is yet? Huh? Does anybody care? It's so funny, man. It's so funny. I mean, I'm just so relaxed. I'm losing my whole family here. But at the same time, my kids are finally able to heal. I'm offloading all this fucking dank shit that's been on me my whole life. People are getting exposed for being fucking who they are. So in the confusion and is getting untangled, you know. So I mean, everything that's happening is good, and I'm beat, but my spirit is so strong. I feel so good. I feel so clear. I feel so confident, you know. And it's nice just not being entangled. Like you guys are so entangled in this world. You guys have so many attachments in this world. You guys are so tangled into this world. So yeah, good luck with your healing.